Today, we're remembering Zubeen Garg, the legendary Assamese singer, composer, and cultural ambassador whose soulful voice and versatility touched millions across India and beyond. His sudden passing on September 19, 2025, at the age of 52, has left fans heartbroken and the Northeast in mourning, a true loss for Indian music. We're covering it all, the details of his tragic cause of death, his wife and family, his age, net worth, lifestyle, and a full biography that takes you from his early days in Meghalaya to his Bollywood breakthroughs and Assamese pride. This is gonna be a long, heartfelt tribute packed with stories of his biggest hits, his controversies, and the man who sang in over 40 languages. Whether you're a fan of his folk anthems, his Bollywood bangers, or just want to celebrate a life full of passion, grab a tissue, get comfy, and let's honor the one and only Zubeen Garg. Here we go. Let's start with the news that's shattered hearts across Assam and the Northeast. Zubeen Garg's cause of death. On September 19, 2025, just a day after his 53rd birthday, Zubeen tragically passed away at 52 in a scuba diving accident while vacationing in Singapore. He was there for the Northeast India Festival, where he was set to perform on September 20th, and had even shared an excited video on Instagram inviting fans to join him. According to reports, Zubeen was scuba diving when he suffered a loss of consciousness underwater. Singapore police rescued him from the sea and rushed him to a nearby hospital, where doctors placed him in intensive care and fought to save him, but he was pronounced dead at 2:40 p.m. local time. The exact details of what led to the loss of consciousness aren't fully clear yet. Some early speculation pointed to a possible medical event or equipment issue, but the accident has been confirmed as the cause, with no foul play involved. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma broke the news on X, writing, "Today Assam lost one of its favorite sons. I am in a loss of words to describe what Zubeen meant for Assam. He has gone too early. This was not an age to go." Health Minister Ashok Singhal added, "Deeply shocked and saddened by the untimely demise of our cultural icon Zubeen Garg. His voice, music, and indomitable spirit inspired generations." The music world erupted in grief, with Bollywood stars like Adil Hussain posting, devastated and shocked by the news of Zubeen Garg's sudden demise in an accident in Singapore. "I am so very sad. His contribution to Assamese music and culture is extraordinary." Fans flooded social media with tributes, sharing clips of his songs and calling him the voice of Assam. It's a devastating loss. Zubeen was at the peak of his career, blending folk with Bollywood and mentoring the next generation. His final Instagram post, a birthday selfie from September 18th, now feels like a poignant goodbye, captioned simply with a heart emoji. "Rest in peace, Zubeen, your music will echo forever." Speaking of his age, Zubeen Garg was 52 years old at the time of his death on September 19, 2025, born Zubeen Borthakar on November 18, 1972, in Tura, Meghalaya, to a family of artists and performers. Standing at about 5 feet 7 inches with a warm, everyman build and that signature mischievous smile, Zubeen was the picture of approachable talent. Even in his 50s, he had the energy of a 30-year-old, bounding across stages and belting out high notes that defied his age. Turning 53 just a day before his passing was a cruel twist. He'd posted a joyful birthday video, looking forward to more music and festivals. Fans on X remembered him fondly, saying, "52 and still the king of Assamese beats, gone too soon." Now, let's talk about his wife and the love that grounded him. Zubeen was married to Garima Saikia Garg, a talented Assamese singer and actress in her own right, since 2018. They tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony blending Assamese traditions with Bollywood glamour, and their relationship was the stuff of fairy tales, a true power couple in the Northeast music scene. Garima, born in 1988, is 37 in 2025 and known for her soulful voice and roles in Assamese films like Mission China. She's got that classic beauty with long dark hair and a radiant smile, and the two often collaborated on tracks, like their duet, Tomar Kola Hawa, that won him a Best Male Playback Singer award in 2021. Zubeen called her his muse in interviews, saying, "Garima's voice is my harmony, she makes every song better." They met in the early 2010s through mutual friends in the Guwahati music circle, bonding over their shared love for folk fusion and Assamese culture. Their wedding was a star-studded affair with 2,000 guests, and they honeymooned in the Maldives, posting romantic pics that had fans swooning. In 2025, just months before his death, they celebrated their 7th anniversary with a quiet trip to Kaziranga National Park, where Zubeen shared a sweet post, 7 years of magic with my queen, forever grateful. Garima hasn't spoken publicly since the tragedy, but close friends say she's devastated, surrounded by family in Guwahati. X is full of support, with posts like, Garima and Zubeen were soulmates, sending love to her and their son. Family was Zubeen's everything, and his was a creative powerhouse that fueled his fire. Born to Mohini Mohan Borthekar, a renowned lyricist and poet who penned under the pseudonym Kapil Thakur, and Lai Borthekar, a dancer, actress, and singer who taught him his first notes, Zubeen grew up in a home buzzing with art. His dad's words inspired many of his early songs, and his mom was his first vocal coach, teaching him to play the dotara and mandolin. Tragically, his younger sister Janki Borthekar, also a singer and actress, died in a car accident in 2002 near Tezpur while heading to a stage show, a loss that crushed Zubeen and led him to create the album Shishu in her memory, a heartfelt tribute that became one of his most emotional works. He has another sister, Palm Borthekar, a skilled Bharatanatyam dancer living in Guwahati, who's been a quiet supporter through his career ups and downs. Zubeen and Garima had one son, Gautam, born in 2020, now 5 years old in 2025, a little bundle of joy with his dad's big eyes and his mom's smile. Gautam's already showing musical talent, banging on toy drums during Zubeen's home sessions, and the family often shared sweet videos of him dancing to Bihu beats. Zubeen's extended family includes cousins and nephews in the Assamese art scene, and he was the uncle everyone adored at family gatherings in Jorhat. His roots in the Borthekar clan, with ties to Janji and Sivsagar, kept him connected to his Assamese heritage, even as Bollywood fame pulled him to Mumbai. In the wake of his death, the families gathered in Guwahati for private rituals, with Garima leaning on her in-laws for support. Ex-fans poured out love, posting, Zubeen's family was his rhythm, our hearts with Garima and Gautam. Net worth? At the time of his passing, Zubeen Garg's net worth was estimated at around $8 to $9 million, built from a career that blended artistry with savvy business. He was a one-man industry, singing, composing, directing, and producing in Assamese, Bengali, and Hindi cinema, with over 32,000 songs recorded in 40 languages. His breakthrough Bollywood hit, Ya Ali, from Gangster, 2006, earned him the Jifa for Best Playback Singer and opened doors to big paydays, with fees for top tracks hitting Indian rupee 5-10 lakh each. Albums like Maya, Nahar, Paki, and Rong sold millions, and his film work, including directing Mission China, 2017, and acting in Dr. Bezbarua 2, 2023, added to the pot. He founded his own label, Zubeen Garg Arts, and produced hits for artists like Papone and Ungarag Mahanta. Endorsements with brands like Assam Tea and local tourism boards brought in steady cash, and his live shows, from Bihu festivals to international gigs, could net Indian rupee 50 lakh per event. Real estate in Guwahati and Mumbai, including a 2 Indian rupees crore home in Jorhat, rounded out his portfolio. Despite controversies like his 2019 Brahmins should be killed remark, which led to police cases, and a 2024 Bihu concert quip about Krishna, Zubeen's fanbase stayed loyal, keeping his streams and royalties flowing. In 2025, before the accident, he was planning a world tour and a new Assamese folk album, but his legacy ensures his family's security. Fans on X reflected, Zubeen's $9 million was from soul, not just sales, but stories that live on. Lifestyle? Zubeen's life was a beautiful blend of rockstar flair and rooted simplicity, always tied to his Assamese soul. At 5 feet 7 inches with a sturdy build and that infectious grin, he stayed active with daily jogs in Guwahati's parks and yoga to keep his voice strong. His diet was hearty northeast fare, rice, fish curry, and back, but he loved experimenting with fusion dishes during Mumbai shoots, like Assamese-style sushi. Style-wise, he was effortless cool, kurtas for festivals, jeans and tees for casual days, always with a dotara slung over his shoulder. He drove a Toyota Fortuner, $40,000, for family road trips to Kaziranga and flew economy for gigs, saving the splurges for charity events. Based in a cozy Guwahati home with a music studio, he split time between Assam and Mumbai, traveling for festivals like the Rangali Bihu and Bollywood recordings. Socially, he was the life of the party, jamming with pals like Papon Mahanta and Zubeen Shah, but he cherished quiet nights with Garima and Gautam, teaching his son folk tunes. Hobbies included writing poetry. He won the 2017 Suji Suji Award for his book, and philanthropy. He supported AIDS awareness, brain cancer research, and mental health institutes, even planning one for the challenged in 2025. His Instagram, @Zubeen Garg, 5M followers, was a vibe, full of live clips, family laughs, and calls for unity. In 2025, he was at his peak, honored with a Doctorate and letters from the University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya, in May. Fans on X said, Zubeen's lifestyle was pure joy, music, family, and giving back. Challenges? Zubeen faced his share. The 2002 car crash that killed his sister Janki was devastating, inspiring his album Shishu but leaving scars. His 2019 controversial remark led to furs, and a 2024 chest pain scare in May 2025 sent him to the hospital during a film premiere, but he bounced back with a clean bill. He also navigated Bollywood's cutthroat scene, but his Assamese pride kept him authentic. X posts after his death captured it, saying, Zubeen turned pain into poetry, a fighter's heart. In summary, Zubeen Garg, 52, died on September 19, 2025, from a scuba diving accident in Singapore. Married to Garima Saikia Garg with son Gautam, he left a $8 to $9 million net worth and a Guwahati home. His biography, From Meghalaya Kid to 40-Language Maestro, is legendary. What's your favorite Zubeen song, Ya Ali, or a Bihu classic? Drop it in the comments, like to honor his voice, and share with Northeast fans. Want more on singers like Papon? Let me know. Thanks for watching, keep the music alive, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.